Hello boys and girls, it's me, Yoshi here, back with my blind playthrough of Detective Pikachu Returns for Nintendo Switch. For the last video, we had to actually get Pikachu to go on top of Growlithe, who had to help us out tracking the scents of Ducklet and this other Pokemon, which we finally found out is Cramorant. We also found the red Pokemon to be Pawniard, and we're getting much closer to solving this case. Otherwise, yeah, we're still on our first real case. It's taking a lot longer than expected. So, can we take a whiff of this sweet found any gist? Thanks. Careful not to step up too much, though. Now we can follow the scent of the sleep powder, right? Then let's get going, Growlithe. To go in somewhere? Just you at Sanji, I'm gonna do my best now. You looked so down earlier, Growlithe. To cheer up, is that face of Pikachu? Regardless, you two should be careful out there. You might not be able to speak to each other, but to understand your feelings, Growlithe.
Yes.
Look at you two playing together. Must be nice as carefree Pokemon. We're not playing, we're going to investigate the case. Sheesh, how rude. Seriously, when they bring back some evidence, don't worry.
Yes?
Well, is the investigation going to be over already? Looks like she's in a bad mood. Maybe we should give her some space for now. Too goofy out and time at this. We're not goofy around. I'm here helping the objectives. Sounds like goofy around to me. Please don't make Claudia more upset than she already is. I really wish you would just quiet down. She's so upset she's starting to act like Claudia. She's worried about her. Oh, there's you too. Sorry, but this is part of the investigation. Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
How did this have happened? Don't feel bad, Mr. Burns. Let's hurry and find the real culprit so we can clear his name. Look, your friends already. Having fun playing together? Fine, we're working. Now let me pet you, curious. Stop interrupting our work. Okay.
I see.
Can I help you with something? I'm gonna solve this case for you. Leave it to me. Wow, you're really raring to go, aren't you, God? Yeah.
Man.
Aren't you supposed to be a detective? Do you really have to? Anyway, Val, she's helping with our investigation, can't you tell? That's right, we're gonna solve this case together. My apologies. You're not gonna tell us to stay out of the base's way or anything. I'm simply following orders and doing my duty. Sounds like Trick are really serious. Come on, Pikachu. We should hurry. I had something else to say.
Man.
Earlier, I'm just glad we cleared up my misunderstanding. So now we can actually go through this. Alright, looks like we once again have to go outside. So in the previous video we didn't talk to our characters with so now we did that so we can get the extra that we missed earlier. Alright. Let's keep going then. It's nice that we had to play as Pikachu for once. It's quite nice. We might get to ride other Pokemon too, who knows? We can still look at. I come here for walks pretty often. It's really close to home. This is already a tickle over there. Alright, let's keep going. We were led to the park the last time. We wonder if we're gonna be led to the park again. Well, okay, the rate changes a little bit. Oh, it's not straight to the middle part like we went to last time. Come on, Linky-Tun stopped again? She keeps getting distracted. Aren't there any tweets anywhere? Topsy's completely absorbed in their search for snacks. Alright. so far we're doing pretty well with this. It's nice to finally have a break from all the typing too. Oh, this guy has a request. What's going on? What do I do? What's up, Robbie? What pattern? My dear Q5 went out to gather nectar, but they haven't come back. Never takes this long. I'm so worried. What if something happened? Vimsy seems really upset. I like to help, but Q5 really tiny Pokemon. It'd be tough to find them in such a big city. Know where they usually gather nectar. See. And Graf, do you think you could track Q5 if he knows? Definitely. Picked up the set of nectar from Robbie. Now if we follow that chat, we should be able to find a Q5. Could you really? Oh, that would be incredible. Could you please find my dear Q5? We're on it. Oh, I went out to gather nectar too. I'll be waiting here. Please bring them to me if you find them. 2 Q5 coming right out. Let's go, Growl. So we can get requests from Pokemon too. And we see that the color now changes to indicate that it's a completely different smell than the one that we're used to seeing. So just realized something. We could just run for a bit and I was just doing it to create shouldn't that we had to stay on track the whole time, but it's nice to change something else. Change to something else for once. Sell something sweet and such. There might be a Q5 here. A Q5 there, come out, please. Alright. No, go away. Hey, come down. We're not here for you, Nectar. Really sorry. I thought you were here to steal the nectar I gathered too. Steal? Was there someone else? That's right. A Pokemon keeps coming to steal my nectar. That's why I hid here. Oh, there you are. It's back. Give me some of your sweet treats. Hey, Ton, so you're the one causing problems with Q5. No, I'm not. I just want a little nectar, that's all. You always yell to golden nectar Q5 has in one lick. Well, maybe. I want something sweet. Don't you come see Rivenby rare. If you do, I'll share some of the pollen buffs Rivenby makes for us. Really? Yeah. Okay, I guess I can wait for now. Yeesh. What a pest. Can you go back to Rivenby now? Yes, thank you, Pikachu and Growlithe. Finally found Q5. That's all thanks to your nose. Much appreciated, Growlithe. Here's one thing we should do is chat to see if anybody else has reactions. This arena must have been Percy. Shucks, I didn't think I'd get found out. You should steal Fade's reveal. Come on, show a little remorse. Well, someone must have replanted a tree in the Fairvad, but when? Trust me, she still says the same thing no matter what. Alright. Let's do this for a while. So we figure out where she's on. Alright. I'm guessing that's the other Pokemon that we're looking for. We might just go straight there now that we know it's there. Interesting. Oh, we're busy fantasy operations now. Oh, sorry, don't mind me. They're always doing some around here. There's a sweet smell wafting from down that tree. It's too high for us to reach now. Hey, Q5, can you hear me? Who's there? I was napping so peacefully. Wait, are you saying you didn't come back because you were napping? Rimmy's been worried sick about you. Oh, I didn't realize so much time had passed. I found such a nice napping spot that I couldn't resist dozing a little. Must have lived such a carefree life. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Thanks for telling me. I'll go right home. Now, Pa. Don't feel too bad, Growlithe. Nobody's mad at you for something. Well, we both found Q5. I knew I could count on you, Growlithe. Yeah, compliment. I'll have to tell Senji about this later. The two might speak the same as, but he definitely seems to understand your feelings. Why don't we head back and make sure those QFI made it back to Rimbombi? Got it. I'll head right back. Chihuahua, thank you so much. Both QFI came out safely. No need to fake us. Just to have another case closed. Good job coming straight home, QFI. Sorry we worried you. Please promise me two things from now. One, don't go anywhere dangerous. Two, don't goof around on your way home. Okay, I promise. I promise. Alright, there we go. Seems like nothing changed. Oh, this is Detective Pikachu. Pikachu, I hope you and your partner will be ready for another one of my quizzes soon. So, Detective Pikachu, are you gonna play a volleyball? Sorry, but we're investigating a case right now. Maybe we can play some other time. Shoot, thank you so much for before. Don't worry about it. Let me know if you ever need help down the line. Oh, Pikachu, the scent top's here. What do we do now? Something around here. Let's look around the terrace. Sure.
Venom.
Yeah, I mean, it's you, Venonat. You're just right there. It's a Venolamp. No sticky on those massive eyes. Apparently they can even see in the dark. So sparkly. Yes. What is it? Yes. We ask you some questions. Okay, so I'm really busy, but yes. How about you, Venonat? What's got you so busy? Oh, nothing. I'm just eating, that's all. I have to eat fast. Soon will be time for dinner and more eating. Yes. But you have time till then, though, right? Are you always in such a hurry? Yes. At least that's what everyone tells you, yes. I tried maybe chilling out a bit. Yeah, this is my natural state. Yes. Hee. Okay. Sure is funny. Now, Violet's face. What are you doing here? This is great because you can see the whole city and it's lovely and pretty and nice. That many teeny tiny bugs gather here at night. Oh yes, it's marvelous. You like bugs, Venonat? Yes, very much so, yes. They're my favorite treat. Favorite treat? Think we can drop this line of press, Shane. Now about sleep power. Is this your sleep power? Nope, definitely not mine. No siree. Can you tell? I use my sleep power to catch prey. It doesn't. This something or beautiful. Nope, not one bit. I see. Maybe this is Milligan's fragrance, so yes. Where would we find Milligan? I would check one of the nearby hedges, probably. No, definitely, yes. To the greenery. Oh. That was quick. So that's where Milligan was, Dilgan. Is known for having the roar that calms the heart and mind. So that's what the nice was. Hey guys, so nice, how say? Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Not at all. Time is actually perfect. I want just taking a break from dancing. Ask me whatever you like. Tell me more about yourself. So are we, Teehee? Alas, I'm rather unremarkable. Just a little again with a love for dance. You wouldn't have to look hard to find many others like me. Now about this place, what are you doing here? It's my favorite place. Basking in sunlight here feels ever so good. Dancing here fills me with endless joy. You dance here a lot then? Yes, sometimes humans and Pokemon even come to watch. Everyone who watches me dance seems to fall asleep, but at least they're smiling when they do. Demonstration? Nice. That is a really not. Wait, Milligan, please don't dance. Is your sleep power? Yes, I recognize this fragrance. Do you remember giving this to anyone? No. My sleep power just pops out naturally whenever I dance. Though thinking of it now, there was a human who came to watch me dance recently. Really? Do you remember what they looked like? Afraid not. I was in the zone. That's rough. It's something for you. Thanks for your help, Milligan.
I see.
Now we know how the sleep power was attained. Are we done investigating? As far as I yes. Yes, and I'd like to tell Tim when we found. Let's hurry back, Grandma. Sure. Good that we actually go back sooner this time, instead of making us walk all the way back. See. So you're still not sure who the culprit is, right? But we did learn something important. What's that? Think about it, Tim. Sleep powder scents trail led directly from the mansion to the terrace. Do you really think that's normal? Isn't it make sense if the person sleep powder already lived in the mansion? Exactly, which makes sense. It's even more likely that it was an inside job. Someone managed to get some of Lilligant's sleep power. Then they mixed it into the Pokemon's breakfast. Sure sounds like an inside job to me. This means the culprit is somewhere in the mansion. Let's do some more sleuthing and find out who. Okay. See anything you like. What about grousing? Partener always prepares the food here. Used to be one of Barnes' duties, but this task has fallen to Turner since he joined the staff. Surely it made himself quite useful. I see how you want.
Yes?
You still want something? Yes, I'm sorry. We really appreciate your help.
Yes?
I don't know anything about grouse here. I suggest you ask Turner about that. Do you happen to see Growl eating our food today? No, I didn't. I have to watch it or eat. The Pokemon of the house eat in a separate room for us humans. They eat in the same row as us. Their fur, their feathers they have could get in our food, so they eat in a different room at my request, of course. A policy like that's not going to make you very popular with Pokemon lately.
Yes.
Can we please talk to you again, Mr. Turner? Yes, of course. Ask me anything.
Yes.
Mr. Dennis is really picky about the ingredients I can use for grouse food. He tells me it, and I make the food his exact specifications. Sounds like Mr. Dennis really cares a lot about grouse out. Yes, he truly cares about Pokemon. Good to eat that one. Seems like quite the guy. What's healthy and what's tasty don't always match up, though.
Yes.
I'm happy to tell you anything you know.
Yes.
I know exactly what kind of food Growlithe prefers. She's particularly fond of sage. When I was in charge of her meals, I had to point sweet desserts for her. You're a good guy, Barnes. You could wear a thing or two for this guy. Give him our sage. Is Pikachu alright? He seems to be acting strangely. Don't worry, this is normal for him.
Great.
Anything we need to make our deductions. Sell this puzzle, Tim. Alright.
Okay.
Who would have been able to mix sleep powder into Growlithe's food? Say it out using the info we've gathered. Mix sleep powder to food without growth, noticing a change in taste. This sounds really good. Mrs. Dennis requests that the Pokemon eat their meals in a separate room for you, so you could have mixed the sleep powder into their food without being seen. That makes no sense. Annie is in charge of prepping the Pokemon seals. Not only that, she doesn't even eat meals in the Seer's house. Do you really think she would have the opportunity to touch their bills?
Okay.
I like how it also tells us which one actually isn't right.
Okay.
Alright, that makes sense. Whoever who could have put sleep powder in the Pokemon meals is Turner. There has to be him. Bingo. He's in charge of preparing Pokemon meals. He could have easily slipped it into their food. His fact alone isn't enough to implicate Turner. There, he was in charge of meal preparation. It was the one who used the safe power, but that's just conjecture. We don't have any hard evidence. We'll definitely need to find some proof, but I'm not sure how. It's kind of aggressive move, but we could try shaking him up a bit. Let's see if we can make turtles. We might be able to learn something based on how we act. Think you're up to it? Sort of try.
Hey, Tim. No need to hold back, you know. Talk to me whenever you want. I'm right here, after all.
Right.
Yes.
Tim, how is the investigation going? We're actually a bit stuck at the moment. Is there anything I can do to help? I was actually hoping to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. Follow me and ask away.
Excuse me?
Got a partner, Cravat, right, Mr. Turf? What? How did you know that? Came up while we were gathering statements in the city. I see. Hope you don't think I was hiding the fact or anything. I'm just afraid he might become a suspect. I did tell the police, of course. Really? Well, since I've seen him actually. Worried so. Where could he have gone? Oh, we just saw a cormorant walking back towards the mansion. Well, I told him to stay put. Stay put? Tell him that, Mr. Term. I just didn't want him going out on his own. I've been so worried that gotten mixed up in the crimes about. Thank you so much for finding him, Tim. It's been such a huge relief. We're thinking Panya might have cut a jewel case. Really? I think you cracked it. So it was a poniard that punched you, Mr. Turn. Yeah, most certainly was. It really hurt. In fact, it still hurts. Yeesh, what a terrible liar. Turns out it's pretty clear he's hiding something. I just wish I'd been able to dig a little deeper. Yeah, you did a great job, but at the very least we learned one thing. Cormorant is the key to solving this case. All that's left is to ask him ourselves. So we're going to see Cormorant. Yeah, you just... Wait, Turner, we'll catch you yet. I was well out with this chapter or case or whatever. Yeah, case, basically. This is one of the longest intro cases we've seen yet. Interesting. There he is. He finally got back. What, Pikachu? It's Cormorant. Weren't you gonna go back to Turo? Didn't make it very far, did ya? You're asking because you feel too full to walk? Why is Cormorant the only one that feels so unwell? Growlf and the others were fine. Severely overeaten, or he swallowed something his digestive system can't handle. Hey, wait a second.
A missing jewel, and now Cormorant's full belly.
Oh boy, here we go.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
I wonder.
I figured it out! A bolt of brilliance!
Yeah, this happens whenever you get close to
the stolen jewel we seek is right over there!
Huh? Yeah, it's something, Pikachu. Oh yeah, I got it all figured out. I bet you figured it out too, haven't you? Alright, here's the final question. Where did Turner hide a jewel? Once you piece together all the odds so far, you'll definitely figure it out. Well, apparently this is similar how Fat feels when he gropes into something large. I found in the jewel storage room. It appears to be left there by Winscott. Tamed. Going to recover from the shock of almost being captured. Alright.
Okay.
I'll give you a... Well, certainly taking out a mansion, a Pokemon was used to do it. Pokemon. Yeah, think about the unique characteristics of each Pokemon in the mansion. Which one has the ideal features from hiding the duel? There's like sense. Just looking at what we've seen, this one makes a little sense. Parent said he could doubt-tone anything, right? It's most likely hidden in his belly. Yes, you got it. Turret made Cormorant swallow the jewel. And the reason he feels full is because he's still got that jewel in his belly. Didn't have time to retrieve the jewel after the theft, did he? Nope. I'm positive the jewel's still in Cramarn's belly. Now we have enough evidence to go back, turn her into a quarter. And finally sell this place. Because,
Okay.
it's been a lot on case for just the first episode. I imagine this case is gonna be very long. There's 9 chapters like there was before. Or even just less, but having them be longer. Okay, we got all the proof we need. Now we just have to catch the caller. Let's go tell Holiday to gather everyone involved in the case. Are you ready, Tim? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, let's go. Let's reveal the truth together. No sense waiting around. Alright.
This is it. Let's take care of business.
Everyone, thank you for coming.
This sudden conference had better be important.
It is. We've identified the real culprit.
Have you now?
Yes, Mr. Barnes isn't the one who stole the jewel.
Oh. Who did it then?
I'll explain everything from the beginning.
Alright.
Let's start with how the culprit entered the jewel storage room.
There were no signs of forced entry on the door, so the culprit must have used the key. But Growlithe was guarding the key.
No one but my husband or Barnes could have taken the key from Growlithe.
Yes, exactly. So how did they...
I guess it must have been Barnes then.
No, it wasn't. You see, the culprit had a trick up their sleeve for taking the key.
Well, obviously, they made Growlithe fall asleep so they could steal the key.
The culprit used sleep powder to make Growlithe fall asleep. And after that, they took the key.
Do you have evidence of that?
Of course. Take a close look at Growlithe's food bowl, Inspector. You'll find traces of Lilligant's sleep powder in it.
Of course. So that's how the culprit got into the jewel storage room.
But they couldn't possibly have cut open that sturdy display case in such a short time.
Yeah, good point.
No. They could have if they had Pokémon accomplices.
Pokémon?
Right, well, we all know it has to be Ponyard who
The
cut the
culprit
case.
somehow used Whimsicott and Ponyard. And got Ponyard to cut open the case.
What? How is that even possible?
We may
Now he's
understand now
worried.
how the jewel was stolen.
I was really worried.
But that doesn't necessarily prove that Barnes is innocent.
Actually, I do have proof that Mr. Barnes is innocent.
Alright. This makes the most sense, because this, note contains a plan for framing Barnes for being the crime. So it makes the most sense.
We discovered this note in a Trubbish's possession.
A note?
The culprit jotted down their whole plan. They wanted to frame Mr. Barnes for the crime.
Then that would mean Barnes is innocent.
So who's the real culprit?
The real culprit is right here with us.
What do you mean?
Right here. Yeah, we know who it
The thief
is.
who stole the Aurora drop. It's... Mr. Turner, you're the culprit.
Who, me? But I'm a victim of this crime. Ponyard punched me.
It punched you, huh? Ponyard has blades for hands, and I don't see any cuts on you.
you really think I'm the culprit, then where's the jewel? I don't have it on me, and I haven't set foot outside the mansion.
Where's the jewel? Isn't it obvious? It's with a Pokemon.
What?
Alright. Yeah, we know which Pokemon has
Of
a
course you
jewel.
don't have the stolen jewel. You hid it. In Cramorant's belly.
Excuse me? Cramorant may be Turner's partner, but even so...
Where is that Cramorant anyway?
Mr. Turner, you clearly put a lot of thought into your plan. But when we investigated the crime scene, we found a Cramorant feather. And you underestimated Growlithe's sense of responsibility. Those two things did you in. Now, please call your Cramorant.
Cramorant.
All right, let me handle this.
There's something on there.
There it is! The Aurora Drop!
And the key to the storage room, too.
I'm afraid you can't talk your way out of this, Mr. Turner.
I was so close to living the easy life. I shouldn't have teamed up with someone I barely knew.
Alright. Sure, Holiday will look into his accomplish. Right, let's leave that to his face. Was I wrong this whole time? For us here, the Aurora Drop was a simple hope. I thought it could bring hope to even more people. That's why I decided to donate it, but I never thought it would lead to an incident like this. Maybe I should forget about donating it and just keep it quietly locked up in the house. Goodness gracious, you of all people. Do you really think so little of the Aurora Drop? What are you saying, Claudia? You tell me yourself? You hoped whoever lifted the Aurora Drop would not only see its beauty, but also feel cheered up and encouraged by it? Are you really gonna give on that hope just because of a stroke of bad luck? Be it terrible race? Don't you agree, Barnes? Teen, ma'am, it's just as you say. Mr. Dennis, your plan to donate a jewel to the people of Rhine City was most certainly not a mistake. Please believe in yourself and do what you think is best. Hadia, Barnes, forgive me. I think I let myself get too shaken by what happened today. I've the idiot of the Aurora Drop and leader of Rhyme City. As you should. Fable. Hadia, weren't you against the donation? Don't misunderstand me. I just don't want to deal with you moping around like this for the rest of our lives, that's all. I see. Thank you, Claudia. Instead, it's forced me to reconsider, shall we say, some of my views. Havel, Ducklet, Growlithe, let's all eat together from now on. Looks like Mr. Dennis and the others are getting along better now. Yeah, that just about wraps this up.
Ironic, huh? Cramorant swallowed the jewel, and now you've got to swallow the bitter consequences.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
Cramorant, are you alright?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and grab it.
Right.
It looks like this is gonna be a little bit easier, a little bit harder than we expected.
How could this be happening?
Sanjeev.
Turner!
Hold on. I swear I had nothing to do with that.
Why don't we discuss this down at the station?
Right.
Growlithe, you did a great job.
Hey, Pikachu! Look!
Oh! Are you leaving already? See you around! Say, Tim, did you notice Cramorant's back?
Yeah, there was something glowing on it.
I've
It's
never
so
seen
different.
anything like it.
So that's our new thing that
I wonder,
deal with.
maybe Turner didn't know what was going on. Something tells me this is just the beginning.
Saved automatically, huh?
I'm home.
Tim's back!
Well, you sure are home late.
Good evening.
Oh, and who is this?
My classmate, Rachel.
It's nice to meet you. Is she your girlfriend?
Huh?
If only.
Actually, Rachel's here because, oh, sorry to barge in so sunny. I was hoping to get some advice from the great detective here. I didn't realize his family was visiting, though. Welcome, Rachel. Mean to startle you. Sophia and I just arrived at Rhyme City yesterday. We came to see my brother's award ceremony. Oh, really? The first time you've seen each other in a while. I was really hoping on in a way. Please don't worry about it. We'll be in town for a while yet. Make yourself at home. I'll make some tea. Thank you, really. See, Tim? I told you Irene and Sophia would understand. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad. Well, that skipped a lot of stuff. Alright. Trying to look at the time right now, but I guess, well, we should probably
Yes.
go for this at least. Be nice spending time with your mother and sister. It is, yeah, but hey, didn't you want to discuss something? Yeah. Sorry, it must be awkward to talk around it around so many people. It's not that. Chatting with you and your family has actually helped a lot. Trust me, it can wait. Really? Well, if you're sure.
Yep.
Angel's not your girlfriend? A classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend. Thea, she is not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim just needs a gentle sub to get things moving. Don't you start too, Pikachu. Heh.
Right.
Really don't need to worry about Tim. Huh? Worry about what? Shalom, of course. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'm making enough food for 8 people or so she can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit
Right.
much? Okay.
Dinner's ready, everyone.
Well, I should probably get going.
Come now, why don't you stay and eat with us?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that? Yay!
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow! Looks amazing! Thank you, Mom!
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh? Whoa! This is incredible!
Good, huh?
Mm.
Pikachu. What's going on with you? Oh dear, what's happening? What's gotten into you now, Pikachu?
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Harry.
We're seeing a lot more into depth about how Harry's been doing. Before we just saw some white stuff before.
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like Pikachu's recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. So, Rachel, okay, talking about that problem you had now? No, that's okay. Are you sure you don't have to keep it balled up? I had so much fun. Feel all that it's just not bothering me anymore. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure, in that case, my advice, use something instead. By all means, I'd be honored to help a great detective. Happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? I mean, the jewel that was stolen in today's case was really special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. Well, one of my professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I can introduce you to him if you like. Could you please? That would be a huge help. Sure, I'll sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Why don't we meet at the High Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you then. Alright
Hey,
then.
feeling better?
Yeah, I guess.
Pikachu.
What's that?
Mewtwo!
There is something the two of you must know. When I was in my cave a few days ago, I was attacked by several Pokémon.
Yeah, we saw on the news.
No matter how many times I overpowered them, they didn't seem to feel a thing.
Maybe R again?
No. These Pokémon had no will of their own, as if something was controlling them. As for Harry...
Harry?
Oh. More of those mind control things.
Look!
Those lights, like the one we saw in Cramorant. You think the two are related somehow?
I'd say, almost certainly. Finding the Aurora drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Yeah, let's follow up on that.
Alright, so this is just the first part of many stuff. And we heard someone
The
vamping
Cramorant
behind.
that stole the Aurora drop. The swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo. They both had glowing devices stuck to them.
Glowing devices,
After
huh?
hearing Mewtwo say my dad's name. I think if I investigate the Aurora drop, that I might get closer to finding him.
Okay.
Hey!
Okay, today we're gonna find more the Aurora drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she would introduce you to a professor from Rhyme University. We still got a little time before we're supposed to be here at the Hyatt Cafe, though. Your family doesn't visit that often. Why don't you chat a bit before you head out? Yeah, I know, Pikachu.
Oh.
Oh, I see the newspaper arrived. You subscribe to a newspaper, Tim? City's daily paper. You never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the newspaper at least. Well, aren't you a jerk? What are you doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggested you start getting the newspaper, you know. Is As a detective, it's important to be gathering information at all times. There's a lot going on every day in a city as big as this one. Checking the newspaper regularly is a good idea. That's what she's talking about, Tim. And Pikachu's activities will be reported in the newspaper a day after a case is solved. Try reading the newspaper on the table. Alright, let's read that newspaper. Looks like they still haven't found the wardrop. Center Holiday and his teammate still searching for the jewel in Cramorant. Progress on either front. Speaking of Cramorant, he was acting really weird then, wasn't he? According to the article, even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. He ordered Crowd to sell the jewel and escape. Something's really fishy about the whole thing.
Huh?
Articles about an injured inside her house and couldn't move. It says a Lilliput went outside to howl to alert the neighbors. Oh, that's a seat, sorry. Hey, look at this bulb. Isn't the one we met yesterday the one whose Lilliput ran off? See, you're right. In front of the Desis residence. Lilliput was a pretty shy guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently, she kept howling until the neighbors finally noticed. Guess he gathered up all his courage to help his beloved partner. Apparently, new medicine has been developed using ribbon bees' pollen puffs. This ribbon bee makes lots of different kinds of pollen puffs. I heard their pollen puffs have different effects based off the flowers the nectar and pollen came from. I bet they mix ingredients could be applied to human medicine too. I wonder what kind of pollen puffs Riverview was making yesterday. It's something really surprising. First, those little cutie finding to learn how to gather nectar properly. Looks like the community soccer clubs have gotten pretty popular lately. Players can participate alongside their partner Pokemon. The article says the crowd goes wild at every match, achieving the incredible power of Pokemon and their teamwork with their partners. It's getting rave reviews from both players and audience members. That's why that boy yesterday was looking for a Pokemon to play soccer with. He and Reboot will make a good team. I'm sure they will. Did you see how much they were having practicing together? Today's cursor is surprisingly challenging, so I look forward to it every day. The cursors are written by readers. Wow, I'm impressed by the people who can make these. Let's fill it out. Let's see, is Pokemon catch a spray if it's Valentine? That'd be Lickitung. It's got the right letters and everything. You eggs to put you off your guard so it can steal from you. No? No, not enough letters. Proline then? This Pokemon always moves together in a well-coordinated group. Based on the scores we already found him, I'm guessing this has to be Felwings. Hey Pikachu. I've heard these hints before. Yeah, you're right. The puzzle must have been created by a certain quiz professor. Alright. I think I've had enough time for a day. It's time to save and call it quits. See you guys in the next video. Until then, rate